How's it going, everyone? YGO back with another video. Yeah, deck profile. Backstory for this one. Deck that I used to play quite a while ago. That kind of got shelved for a little bit when I picked up Thunder Dragons. Kind of maintained that. We are still doing the whole Thunder Dragon for the year. Trying to top with it, but I am very excited for the hopefully new Punk support coming out. Don't know what set, don't know when it's coming out, but I'm very excited for it because new cards look absolutely amazing and they are busted for this deck. So I decided to kind of rebuild my Gold Pride Punk deck, but with a few tweaks and a few little variations. So you can kind of almost say that we're sticking to his goal without sticking to his goal, if that makes sense. But yeah, we'll get into it pretty quick. It's I think if I remember right, I think it's a 45 card main deck. I have got a side as well that I will go through because I'm going to be playing this this coming weekend. But yeah, we'll crack into it so you can see what we've got going. So for the main deck, so for the Punk lineup, we've got 3 Zayamin, 3 Foxy Tune, and then 3 Orgadance. These are our probably 3 best cards to start with. If you open up any of these cards, you can pretty much go full combo with this. Obviously, Zayamin gets you into another card, into another Punk. Foxy Tune gets you special summon out, so you've still got your normal summon. And then Orgadance, you get the discard to search. Obviously, the one downside to this deck is Droll. Droll ruins this deck because a lot of it is based around searching. But it happens. We've then got 1 Dino, 1 Sharakusai, 1 Wagon, and 1 Madam Spider. I used to actually play this deck with 2 Dino and 2 Orgadance, but a lot of time I did see that I was drawing into both Dionotes, which can be kind of bricky because you reveal one, like you reveal both of them to special summon one, but you're only getting the effect of one. It's kind of a waste. So we drop that down to 1, bump Orgadance up to 3, and then keep these 3 at 1 each. So you got your pay 6 for fusion, pay 6 for a spell, pay 6 for a trap. Speaking of spell and trap, got 1 extreme session and then 1 dangerous Gaboo. Dangerous Gaboo is literally an imperm, but you gain life if you control a Punk monster. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. Fantastic card. But that's it for the Punk side of things for the main deck. We'll go on to the next part of this deck, which is our Gold Pride engine. Now, I really like Gold Pride, and I do want there to be more Gold Pride cards, but good ones. So we've got 3 Gold Pride Leon, 2 Captain Carry, 2 Rollerballer, and then 1 Nitro Head. I don't play Eliminator in this one. Reason being is I think Eliminator's pretty bad, to be quite honest. While it is a level 5 and you can banish a Gold Pride monster and create a token, that's almost kind of it. Whereas you've got Quick Synchro, Quick Fuse, Pop, and then this one you can banish 3 and then a monster that you control from the extra deck gains 500 attack for each card that gets banished. So this is better than Eliminator in my opinion, because you're banishing to get a benefit out of it. We've then also got 2 Better Luck Next Time, along with 1 Start Your Engines. Only need this at 1. You can play it at 2. 2's not bad. I like it at 1. And then Better Luck Next Time, you can play it at 2 or 3. You can even play it at 1 if you only have 1, but what I would recommend though is that if you are playing it at just 1, that you put in the Crowd Goes Wild, which kind of does the same thing, except you have to reveal a gold pride to add a gold pride, and then you special summon it and still lose life. So it's a non-continuous better luck next time, essentially. But those are ratios that I play with. I think it's really good. And then we'll move on to non-engine. So the non-engine, you can probably see there's a fair bit. So for non-engine, so I've got 3 Ghost Ogre. I've got 2 Fenrir. This one is a little sneaky one, but it works. I've got a Nemesis Corridor in here. Reason being is because you can banish your cards through Extreme Session. You can banish a punk monster from your graveyard to special summon one. If you have this in your hand, you can shuffle it back in and special summon it, and you'll see why. We've got 3 Cosmic Cyclones because we want to get our life points down as low as possible, and it is a good back row removal that benefits us. 3 E-Telly. E-Telly, again, absolutely fantastic. I've had moments where I've drawn into all 3 of these, and it's baited Ash with 1. Other 2 gone through, and I've gone full combo and 1. Absolutely brilliant card, but do remember that the card that you summon off of it, you have to banish it during the end phase. A lot of people forget that. Then we've got 2 talents. Just why not? Either, hand rip or take some. Won't really ever use the draw function on this one for this deck because we don't really need to. This will mainly be the hand rip or take control of one of theirs. We then got 2 Imperm. And again, because we want his life points low as possible, 3 Judgment. I think this is pretty decent. It works. Obviously, I can provide a better bit of feedback when we played this deck. So we're actually testing it. So my locals are every Thursday and Saturday. I don't normally play a Thursday locals, but I am playing it this week. When this goes up, it will be after I've played it. So I will let you know in the next video how that went. Because I'm recording this on a Wednesday night, so it'll be Friday that this goes up. But hey, it happens. Onto the extra deck. I put these in pink sleeves. I like the pink. It's quite nice. Goes well with this. We've got 1 Rising Carp. 1 Pinballer. Pinballer is so good. The fact that you can wipe their board and that effect cannot be negated or responded to. I think it's brilliant. And then the reason for the Corridor. We'll put a Colossus in. So we're still playing Thunder Dragons, but without playing Thunder Dragons. It's brilliant. Then got a Chariot Carry. I did manage to get myself a wonderful Starlight rare. Not QCR, Starlight, because this did not get a QCR reprinting. 1 Hope Harbinger, along with a Typhon, just in case. Typhon's kind of, I would like to say, not mandatory, but very viable in most decks now. So I think it's a really good card to have, and then you obviously get the bounce effect as well. We've got 2 links in this, so we've got an IP and an SP. Just in case we get locked out of really doing anything, at least we've still got some form of interruption on there. Then onto the synchros. So we've got 1 Jam Dragon Drive, 1 Amazing Dragon, a Starleon, 1 Eradicator. I'm playing a Silvera. Reason for a Silvera is it's a generic ranks. It's a generic level 6. That is also a Book of Eclipse. There's nothing more need to be said. It's a Book of Eclipse. It's brilliant. It's a really good card, and I quite like it. I have played this in a couple of other decks, and it's been really, really good. so I definitely would recommend playing this in this deck. We then got a Trishula for the 3-rip, and then the boss monster of the deck, Psychic End Punisher. I love Psychic End Punisher. I think the best that I've had to do this is I managed to get this to like 16,000 attack, and they just gave up and swung into it for game. So it was a victorious moment. It was actually my first ever win of a round at a locals. I won with Psychic End Punisher being on the board for like nearly 16,000 attack. I absolutely loved it. I was so hyped because I'd gone on a massive losing streak. I think I'd lost like I'd gone like 0-4 at like 4 locals in a row, something like that. And then I played that because I finally got hold of one. Then very quickly onto the side deck. So I say it in every video, the side deck that I build is based around what I could potentially play against, and I build it for my locals. But also in a way that it would work with my deck where I wouldn't lose too much of my engine. And yeah, keep as much gas in there as possible. So with every side deck, base it around what you're playing against or what you could be playing against, but also what can still work with your deck. Don't just throw cards together that might not necessarily be good. Because while there might be good cards, like siding it, like having more charmers and stuff like that in the side, while they might be good, you may need to cut things out of your engine to side them in, unless you really think about what you're going to be siding out for different matchups. So yeah, so my side deck consists of 3 Droll and Lockbird, just stop searching, 3 Lancia, stop Malice, 3 Ghost Mourner to stop anything. This is mainly a time card, to be quite honest, let's face it. No one plays Ghost Mourner just for the sake of playing Ghost Mourner. They play Ghost Mourner as a time card. Plus, I don't have a playset of Spooky Dogwoods. I have 1 Spooky Dogwood because I keep forgetting to trade into them. So that's my fault. I'm also playing Phantasme. Now, I've never played Phantasme before, so I kind of wanted to try it out and see how it goes, especially considering I'm going against a lot of Malice decks recently. I would really like to give this card a try, just to see how it plays. And then just for Raziel matchup, Xyz Encore. Obviously, Ultimate Slayer would be better, but then that means we need to cut some up from his extra deck, and I don't want to do that. So I've gone with Xyz Encore. I think it's still just as viable, and the fact that it can't be responded to, I think it's a little bit broken, to be quite honest. But yeah, so that's it. That's the Gold Pride Punk pile, essentially. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. I do also want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has watched my videos, liked or commented on my videos. The first Thunder Dragon video in the series reached over 500 views. Might not seem like a lot, but for me that is a big number. So I'm really happy with that. That's an achievement. So thank you ever so much for everyone who has watched it. Really appreciate it. If you want to see more and you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe, and yeah, drop a cheeky comment down below. What did you like about the video? You know, even drop some suggestions of things that you can put into a deck. You know, or ways to make the decks better. At the end of the day, it's a learning experience for everyone, so let's have everyone involved with it. Let's try and make this a really good thing. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.